All right, we're about to head into Universal to check out the Mardi Gras tribute store this year. Today is the Cajun Mac Cheese preview, and we're also going to check out the food carts and convenience. Let's go check it out. So it looks like new Mardi Gras signage has started popping up. That's really cool. Can't wait for the food floats and fun to start this weekend. All right, let's go check out the tribute store. Earl's Grill is back here for Mardi Gras this year. Mardi Gras or bust, this red truck right outside the entrance. Wow, so this facade out here in front of the tribute store, that's pretty cool. Once again, these Mardi Gras tribute stores always kind of give me that HHN vibe. And as we're about to go inside here, we got Tonto's Roadhouse and this very cool skeleton vibe coming in. All right, so coming right in, we got our coffee here with Something Wicked Brewing, hot sauce and coffee, $14 to $16. So it looks like it's like a, almost like a New Orleans speakeasy here at the front. We got a table. And some of the signage on the walls here, the Ace of Clubs, at Tonton's Roadhouse.
This one's pretty good. All the stuff on this one.
Oh, we got Gerg the Llama.
There's like post-it notes of little stuff too.
Oh yeah. We lost her cat, help. Pizza party.
On the ceiling there's like signatures and stuff.
Oh, did not notice that. That is very cool. So we got art and signatures up there on the ceiling next to the big beads. Very cool. One of the new shirts here, Party Like a Baron. Let's see, anything on the back? Yes, we have the Mardi Gras skull logo there. And I love these little headbands. Very cute. We also have the Party Like a Baron long sleeve right here. That is cool. Some of this merch this year, it's pretty awesome. And then walking into the bar here, this is really cool. We got Gergmeister and Gatorshine. Actually, I don't know if, I don't think today will be the first day of Mardi Gras parade. Today's just the annual pass holder preview. But the parade should be starting on Saturday, I think?
Yep, Saturday the 5th.
Yep.
That's for freshmen on OTC.
We got Kitty Cat Gin here and Mad Dog Tequila. We also have Earl the Skrull Liquor right there. A lot of cool past Universal references. And just how cool this bar setup is. That is very awesome. And we even have more tiles and art up on the top here. They even have this Baron Tauntaun shoulder pal for 25 bucks. That's pretty cool. Got Nesquam Riot here, along with their liquor storage, which we also saw Finnegan's Irish Whiskey. Great throwback to Finnegan's, our favorite restaurant that's unfortunately closed right now here at Universal Studios Orlando. I love this. Come celebrate with us with Magdal Mead from the Green Planet Brewing Company. If you are a fan of ET like I am, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Me and Jan love this. And here, next to this Pub Time dartboard, where you have the Honey Island Swamp monster sticker, we also have Dr. Tauntaun's jacket and hat. That is very cool. Once again, the theming here is amazing. And if you look at some of these signs and some of the liquors that they have here in the store, you got Captain Jake Spicy Rum. That is a throwback to Jaws. And then over here, you have a nod for the birds, bird frequencing area. Very cool. And then walking into this next area, continuing on the Tonton's Roadhouse here, you have where the band performs, along with more of this year's merch. Check out this pen right here. I love it with Dr. Tauntaun. It is a limited edition pen and it runs around $16. And then up here we have the game of Mardi Gras Moose. Well, this bead throwing. So you got to throw the beads onto the moose. How cool. We got to play this sometime. I love these throwbacks to last year's tribute store as well, like Legends of the Bayou here, and the Moss Man ate my hot dog. It's great. And then if we trust the sign here, going through the beaded area, this is the kitchen. Right here. Amity Malt, another Jaws reference. If you see something, say something. And all the crawfish on the walls. Oh, and then I love this neon here. Court Street. Oh, and the paintings actually move. How cool. Wow, I love this. A second glance is all it takes. The Black Hat Club. If you're an HHN fan, you definitely know that. Wow. The artistry in this room is crazy. Now entering the House of Tauntaun. I love this. Gives major Halloween Horror Nights vibes. Got our little voodoo dolls here. So this is where Dr. Tauntaun does his voodoo magic. Love that moss flowers right there. And then this is absolutely amazing. The animated Dr. Tauntaun with the skeletons dancing and with the bone xylophone. That is amazing. Love it. We have this big mirror right here. New statue. Oh, and the globe opens up. That's pretty cool. So once again inside we got another little crawfish. These guys are everywhere. So you could play a fun little game and count how many crawfish you see throughout the store this year. All the tiny details. That's where Universal always finds its way. And then the giant skull float here. And the confetti video. And it's like you're on Bourbon Street. And a big photo op right here. This is amazing. We got Lumpy Dogs and Saint Beignets at the checkout there. Streetcar Po' Boys. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have a case sign. So no like snacks other than like fudge and candy bars that I've seen. But still pretty amazing. Okay, so one of the first foods that we noticed was Mexico here. And they have these eats and treats with Mazatlán Street Ceviche, Flautas, Tres Leches, Silo Rosada, and this Maganata mocktail. The Maganata mocktail sounds really interesting with chamoy, mango smoothie, and chiathula hot sauce. Very interesting. Might have to try that. Over here by the Central Park Crepes, this is where the France food booth is, but no menu posted yet. Sorry. All right, so the next thing here is Ireland, right in front of the lagoon. Let's see, their menu is fish and chips, beer and cheese soup, and shepherd's pie. They also have a green tea clover and ring of curry drink. Now that green tea, I'm a big Jameson guy and I like Midori, so I'm sure that's probably pretty good. And then you can't go wrong with some good fish and chips. And then right by the DreamWorks area, we have the Sabor de Brazil food cart here with picanha, pão de Queijo? I could never say that right. It's cheese bread, delicious Brazilian cheese bread. And maracuja mousse, passion fruit mousse with passion fruit gelée. And of course you have your caipirinha. Again, I don't know about pronunciations, but traditional Brazilian drink that you can get it from any Brazilian steakhouse. So while this isn't a Mardi Gras food booth, the construction that they've been doing over here in the Springfield area, building this whole new area, it has opened. It is Parkside Fair, and it looks like they have turkey legs, pretzels, popcorn, and drinks. Nothing too special. And then right by Bumblebee Taco Truck is the Jamaica Taste of the Island food truck. We got Rasta Pasta, jerk chicken, and Kingston rum punch. And here on the other side of the lagoon, across from Men in Black, we have Bloody Marys, where of course your specialty is Bloody Marys. You got mild, and then of course wild. And over here is the Chili Patagonia Eats and Treats cart with the Verlasso Fire Salmon, which is fire roasted Verlasso salmon with crispy potatoes and fresh herb salsa. We got Pastel de Choclo, baked ground beef pie with raisins, olives, and egg topped with a creamy corn pudding. Now that one, that just sounds weird. And then the Terremoto, which is a Vermont Sauvignon Blanc, house-made pineapple sorbet, and grenadine. That sounds pretty good. I would try that. Here by the San Fran candy store, we have the Austria food cart, which has the Vienna-Style Pork Schnitzel, goulash, Kaiserschmarrn, which is a fluffy torn pancake pieces with powdered sugar and served with applesauce and lingonberry jam, and the Eichkaff, which is iced Vienna coffee and simple syrup with cold foam and cocoa powder top. So out of this menu, the schnitzel's good. I've had it before. It's usually good every year. The Kaiserschmarrn, that doesn't sound bad. What would you try? And over here in the streets of New York, they have the Puerto Rico food booth, where they have this Mardi Gras feast of Pinchos de Lechon. They had this a couple years ago. Actually, they might have had it last year. And this was a winner. It was very good. They have the pastelone fritters, which is crispy sweet plantain and picadillo beef fritters served with mayo ketchup, and the coconut flan cocho, coconut flan with pineapple cake and rum whipped topping, and of course they have a pina colada. Now me and Jan love pina coladas. Hopefully this will be great. Can't wait to try it. So here on the streets over where the Christmas store used to be, they've added some tables, and it looks like there's another food booth over here. Over here we have the Bourbon Street Beer Garden, a bar with Category 5 punch, which they have every year, and it's a pretty yummy drink. We got also some craft beers and ciders, the Abita Purple Haze and Amber, Parish Brewing Company Ghost in the Machine IPA, Kill Farms King Cake Cider, if I could say that right. That sounds pretty good. The Franziskaner Heffenweisen, and the Pacifico Clara. Now, I would probably give that King Cake Cider a try. Along all these cool Mardi Gras decorations, you can see the king cake, and we found the baby. He's right there. He's a baby. So now in this New Orleans King Gator booth, here we have Eats and Treats with beignets, king cake, and a king cake espresso martini. And right next door at the Nola Bayou cart, you have baked Cajun mac and cheese, fried oyster po' boys, and fried green tomato po' boy. And they also have the Category 5 punch. On our way out, we decided we'd just take a look at the Cursed Coconut Club, the Mardi Gras themed overlay that the Red Coconut Club does every year. But unfortunately, it does not open until Saturday, the 7th, the first day of Mardi Gras. But still, can't wait to see what they have in store for us this year. All right, guys, thanks for coming along. That about does it for tonight. Mardi Gras starts on the 7th. I know me and Jan will be there. If you enjoyed what you saw, please give us a like, subscribe, and make sure to ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks, guys. Stay spooky.